What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. Um, so this isn't gonna be a very happy episode of Joe Winko Talk. It's not real, and it's not gonna be a personal one either, but it is gonna be quite a serious one, not just about myself, but about everyone in the USA and the safety of everyone in the USA. This is a news story I found online. That's what I'm going to be talking about involving Donald Trump. But first, I just want to get the good news out first. So no one gets freaked out from watching this video, but I wanted to talk about this anyway because I was planning on doing it. Like right before I was getting ready to record this episode of Joe Winko Talk, a news story I found. I haven't read it yet, but I'll have the link to it in the pinned comments. It says Trump denies he's considering bloody nose strike on North Korea, and I'm very, very glad he isn't going to do the bloody nose strike on North Korea, and I hope he never does, because that could have been a really, really, really stupid mistake, which would have costed millions of people their lives, and it's really stupid that he even would think of doing something like that. So, yeah, and for those of you who don't know what the bloody nose strike was apparently meant to be, so apparently if you guys haven't been following the news, usually I don't talk about politics very often. I try not to because politics bring out the worst in people, as you might see in the comments of this video for all I know. Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, have been causing quite a feud on Twitter. They keep arguing with each other. He keeps calling him Rocket Man, and Kim Jong-un keeps calling Donald Trump President Evil. President Evil, gosh. But yeah, things aren't really looking good. Because both of those guys are running two very unstable countries now, and those countries are really unstable because okay, I shouldn't say so much about that. The thing is, what Donald Trump wanted to do, what this news article claimed that he wanted to do, and I'm very glad that he's not doing this at all. It says here in this news article, which I'll also have a link to in the pinned comment, that he was considering a bloody nose attack to humiliate North Korea. As in, I don't know what he was going to do, but he was going to attack North Korea in some kind of way. And when I saw that news story, the Young Turks also did a YouTube video on it. I was like, this is so not good. And I was really disgusted and really sick because Kim Jong-un, he's been threatening to attack so many places. He's been threatening the USA. He also threatened Australia. That's what I know. That's what I remember hearing. So, what would sending a bloody nose attack, what would that accomplish? Well, they wanted to humiliate North Korea and teach them a lesson. But the thing is, everyone always, I don't really know much about North Korea, really, and I really don't want to know much about North Korea. The thing is, everyone says that North Korea is really weak because they're a small country and everything, and that they don't have, high artillery weapons. I don't know anything about that. But the one thing I do know that I've learned throughout my whole entire life, the biggest mistake that people always make is never, never underestimate anything. So that's why I was really freaked out about North Korea. I knew that they've been testing their missiles because it was on the news and everything. And when I saw that Donald Trump wanted to do a bloody nose attack, I was like, are you fucking serious? You're just putting us in a world of disaster. And I'm very glad that it's saying that he's not going to do it, because that's a horrible ideal. We shouldn't even be... Yeah, I know one of the students from the USA went to North Korea and then was killed in North Korea or injured badly in North Korea and brought back here and died. We really shouldn't even be bothered with North Korea at all. The USA has its own problems. Why are we trying to create more by sending a bunch of angry tweets to the ruler of North Korea? That is not good at all. We're not helping anything. And another scary thing was I saw in a news story that Kim Jong Un developed a missile that he always been saying that he's able to hit the USA, but everyone was denying he could. But I heard in a news story that he made a missile that traveled 2,000 kilometers into outer space, and he claims that the missile is able to hit anywhere in the USA, and well, anywhere in the world, really. Okay, so I definitely wouldn't be making threats to someone who has a missile that could hit anywhere in the USA. That is absolutely stupid. Like, we need any more stress and any more trouble for our country at all. When I found out that Donald Trump won the election, I definitely didn't vote for him at all. I didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton either. I voted for one of the other names on the ballot. I I always knew that it wasn't going to be a good outcome either way, but the thing is, I didn't know that he could possibly get the USA into this much trouble. And it's messed up because no one in the USA, no smart person in the USA, you don't even have to be smart to realize how bad of an idea that is, wants any war or conflict with any country, really. But luckily, I saw this article that says Donald Trump denies he's considering a bloody nose strike. My gut is telling me that the reason why he isn't considering a bloody nose strike on North Korea is because he was receiving a lot of backlash once that story went on the news and everything. People were worrying and telling him how bad of an idea that was, and I'm very glad he actually listened, and I hope he actually keeps his promise. But my gut is telling me that, gosh, it's a freaky situation, really. Because another scary thing is, back when as you all know, I always hated Wisconsin and always wanted to leave. Back when I was living in Wisconsin, the upside of it was, like, I thought if some foreign country ever attacks, they're never gonna hit Wisconsin at all, because Wisconsin isn't a place where most people go to. It's not really like a high density tourism place. It definitely is not. However, where I'm living right now, which I'm not going to tell you guys because it's none of your business where I live, is definitely a high tourism place. And Kim Jong Un, oh gosh, I'm not gonna say anything, but you just put two and two together and you'll figure out why I'm worried. Really. Seriously. I thought we were way past these days, like battling other countries and starting wars. Seriously, it's 2018. Why are you trying to get a bunch of people killed like this? This is fucked up and it's messed up. Believe it or not, I actually love the USA. I love it the way it is right now. And I don't mean to change the topic or anything, but you guys know my SimCity 4 series, The United States of Joe Winko. I'll have the link to that in the pinned comments as well. It's basically a video gaming series of me building stuff in SimCity 4, me rebuilding the whole entire USA. I've been thinking of a storyline behind it, and I always thought that the storyline was what happens is like something really catastrophic happens, and it's a post-apocalyptic setting, and it's up to me and my YouTube subscribers to rebuild the rest of the USA. And when I heard this story on the news that Donald Trump wanted to do a bloody nose strike on North Korea, I know that would not lead to anything good. Absolutely not lead to anything good. I was thinking, oh gosh, I do not want this to happen in real life. This is... Because, that's how I always thought that the post-apocalyptic setting of the USA and having to rebuild all the cities in the USA, That's how I always thought that. That's the backstory I always had in the back of my mind for the United States of Joe Winko, but I never wanted to say it out loud. But this just freaked me out so much. Because I don't want that to be real life at all. I just want that to be my SimCity 4 game. I do not want to have to recruit a whole bunch of people to rebuild the USA just because a bunch of leaders ruling our country made a bunch of fucked up decisions that costed millions of people their lives. And I really hope that the leader of North Korea and Donald Trump make peace with each other, if that's even possible, and not get a whole bunch of innocent people killed. I hope they stop thinking about each other, and well, I don't even know if that's gonna work, because what I was gonna say was I hope they stop thinking about each other and think about the innocent people involved. But from what I heard, Kim Jong Un hates the people of the USA. I don't know why, really, but another scary thing is, now, I was really young when President Bush was president. I knew that from what I've heard, because my adoptive parents are like 110% Democrat, ironically, um, from what I've heard, President Bush wasn't really a good president. I followed Barack Obama because as I know, I don't really pay attention to politics much. Barack Obama didn't seem to be that bad of a president either. Like he was kind of annoying at times, and there was some stuff he could have done better. But Barack Obama wasn't a bad president. But Donald Trump, I always felt that the people ruling our country, that they're smart enough to figure things out, that wouldn't be a job for me at all. But what I'm feeling now, it's really scary when you're a mentally ill 22-year-old man and you feel like you would be a better president than the president running our country. That makes me feel very uncomfortable, and I definitely should not feel that way at all because I don't know shit about running a country that much. Well, I do a pretty good job in the United States of Joe Winko, but the thing is, I don't. That's not good. I just hope that Donald Trump listens to people, not just the crazy people, but the sane people who don't want millions of people dying for no reason on either side, really, because nothing good is going to come out of that at all. And I hope that he never. I hope he just. They should just block each other on Twitter. Kim Jong Un should just block Donald Trump, or Donald Trump should just block Kim Jong Un, because nothing good is going with this at all. I mean, fighting each other and getting everyone killed over a bunch of Twitter tweets, that's ridiculous. Even if the USA did end up winning, it would still cost. Gosh, the damage would be really bad. And yeah, I just wanted to vent that out and share my thoughts on everything, because that's basically the whole point of my YouTube channel, to get my story out there and let you know what I think of stuff. But I'm really glad that, he's not going to do the bloody nose strike, because that definitely wasn't going to lead to anything good. And anyone who does think it was going to lead to anything good is an absolute idiot who shouldn't be watching my videos anyway. But Donald Trump he's not the best president, really. He should really reconsider all the decisions he's making and really consider all the choices he's making too. That's all I have to say. And think about all the people who are going to be affected by it, like you and like me. So that's really all I have to say for this episode of Joe Winko Talk. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.